guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another hyped intro and welcome back to my newest obsession, meaning my thrift finds. So if you missed my last thrifting haul, I got so much incredible stuff at the thrift store, and really this whole like thrifting passion of mine has only developed and unfolded within like the last year and a half, and now I love it so much. I've mentioned this before in other videos. I just want to say this before I hop in and show you all of the finds. I'm very excited. How many times can I say that in this video? But growing up, my mom had a thrift shop quite a bit, and I mentioned in that video that I feel kind of bad looking back because I definitely kind of gave my mom a hard time. I did not like thrift stores for some of the same reasons I don't like thrift stores now, actually, but we'll talk about that. But really, I was just kind of living in this little kid state of feeling embarrassed, of not having the same clothes that the other kids at school had. I've mentioned before that I was really bullied at school, and one of the many things I was bullied about, you know, was like my clothes, my not cool outfits. Now, as I've gotten older, and something that has really been especially re-sparked in me in the last like year and a half, I've realized that like, well, A, kids are kind of mean, right? So it doesn't really matter what kids say to you when you're a kid, even if you're hurt by it. But kids just say things, people just say things, right? B, I just think it's fun to walk into a store that is not curated. There is no like prompt, right? There's no pictures of people in outfits for you to draw inspiration from. There's no like, the racks aren't divided really that well. It's just stuff, right? Style-wise thrown together. And I really like that now because I feel like it allows me to like be creative. And then on top of that, when you leave and you have, you've spent so much less money than what you would have to get all of that stuff. It's such a great feeling. Now, really quickly, the person that really helped to change my mind about thrifting is my friend Kate, or Mrs. Midwest here on YouTube. And she is like a thrifting queen, and seeing her now as an adult and seeing what like thrifting was, I don't know. You know, sometimes it just like takes a person to show you something a certain way, and all of a sudden you're like, oh, I get it. And people around you are like, yeah, we've been trying to tell you this, but it's just like the way that someone presents something. That was like that situation. Now, the other thing I will say before I show you this is one thing I still don't like about thrift stores is the smell. You guys already know. I mean, it's the same thing I don't like about antique stores, even though they're drastically different scents. Specifically at the Goodwill, which is where I got everything you see, they have a scent that they put on all their clothes that is so perfumey and like, I don't know if it's like their own custom blend, because I really don't like it, and it takes quite a few times usually to get the scent out, and then for the clothes to really feel like yours. Now with these, I had more success this time than I did last time, because I was like, I hate this scent. Some of these pieces that I had thrifted in my last haul, I had literally washed like 5 times, and I swear they still kind of smelled like Goodwill. So this time I used my regular like Arm & Hammer soap. I'm not sure if I used Thieves last time, which is my natural soap, but I used just like my heavy duty soap. I added baking soda, and then when I put the clothes in the dryer, I used wool dryer balls with a little bit of tea tree oil on top. And especially the first load that I washed, the scent was almost completely gone. I was in shock. So with all of that being said, I'm gonna go down the line here. Just like last time, unfortunately, I only got stuff for myself, Logan, and then one item for my niece that we're gonna see in Texas, actually tomorrow. Crazy times. Now, when we get back from Texas, I'm planning on finally not being selfish and going with Dan and just like looking for him, because he has a really hard time finding things that he likes in general in the clothing side of life, but especially at Goodwill. And I know a lot of people do because of what I mentioned earlier, which is actually why I like it now. The lack of curation can make it hard to find things, but I'm gonna go with him when we get back. So I'm just gonna start working my way down the rack. I'm so excited. Some of these pieces, guys, I'm just really pumped. So first things first, we're gonna start at this side. I got this lovely, it's not even showing up on camera like the actual color that this is. It's kind of like a orangey red. On camera, it looks a lot more red than it does in real life. And it's kind of neon-y. I really liked this. Obviously, I could wear this with like some high-waisted boyfriend jeans, or even I have these denim overalls from Outer Known, which is like my favorite like ethical clothing company. I have some overalls from them I could wear with this sweater. Just like so cute. It's a little, it's not like the softest sweater in the world, but it's not like it's super uncomfortable. And I think it's so beautiful. And it's from a brand called Sparkle and Fade. So yeah. Now, one other thing I have to say that is kind of obvious, and a lot of people have been saying this online. I live in Nashville, okay? Nashville's a pretty big city. It's also an artsy city. So, you know, not every thrift store is gonna have all the same kind of stuff, but I will say, obviously, if you have, I don't even know, a flexible mind, I feel like there are a lot of great thrift stores just around in general. Like I see people thrifting from all over the US, just great stuff on Instagram. But that being said, yes, I'm in Nashville, so stuff is gonna be pretty good. I love how I'm prefacing all of this, and you might be like, I don't think your stuff is that great. Anyways, next thing. So I tend to pull a lot of items from the guys section, which I'm realizing as I'm saying that makes me sound even more selfish that I didn't find stuff for Dan. But the reason I pull stuff from the guys section is I'm taller. I'm 5'8.5". I am such a millennial that I still really love like baggy long sweatshirts with leggings. Leggings are great to me not only because, like I mentioned, one, I'm a millennial. That's definitely a millennial style thing. Two, leggings are actually so comfortable to me. I found this sweater in the men's section. It is a Nautica sweater. It's in like perfect condition. And I just think it'll be really great, like I said, with leggings or jeans, whatevs, or even with a skirt if I wanted to. So yeah, really cool. The next piece I got is this Talbot's wrinkle resistant like dress shirt. And I thought that this was so pretty. Once again, I could wear it with jeans, or I could tuck it into a skirt, wear it under overalls, anything my heart desires. But I love polka dots. I love polka dots and I love stripes. I love stripes a lot more than I love polka dots, but I do think polka dots are really cute and classic, if that's the word we're gonna use. And I just love this light blue color. So the next piece I got, so excited about this. This is from Loft Lounge. Now, this is a size large. I like it that way. I wanna say sizes because I think sometimes we get too caught up on the size of things. And I know for myself, being someone who used to have an eating disorder, definitely had body dysmorphia along with that. You know, sizing can be something I think people pay way too much attention to. I think we need to like detach whatever we think comes with those labels and just focus on health and how we want things to fit. Yet another rant, but the point being is this is a large, and I would probably guess that most people wouldn't think that I'd be wearing a large of anything. I'm a smaller looking person, but I don't buy based on sizes. I buy based on fit and the way that I want them to look. And the other thing about sizes is if you're open to sizing up or down, this is also maybe obvious, but you have a lot more flexibility in terms of how you're gonna style something. And it can kind of make you get creative in terms of things with like belts and cuffing things, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, this is amazing. It's basically like you can see like a sweater dress. So yet another great millennial outfit that I can wear with leggings. And I also really like this because the hood is big and I have an abnormally large head and this actually fits over my head. There's no drawstring, but I don't care because 8 times out of 10 I lose those in sweatshirts. Anyways, this is probably the most random thing I got. Maybe not random, a little bizarre. I'm weirdly excited about this. It's just a long sleeve tee that I see myself tucking into some jeans, maybe like scrunching up the sleeves. And it's from a company called Life is Good. And it says, follow your heart. Corny, but when I saw it, I literally was like, that, I want that. And I don't own any color in my closet that's this color. I own a color similar-ish, but whatever. I'm just giving you all of the reasons why I pulled this off of the rack. So, hold on, I gotta check. Back to filming. So, sorry, I'm so hyped. You guys know I'm always hyped when I film anyways, but but I'm so hyped for my finds. Okay, so then I got this Sonoma Life and Style in a size medium. It has all of its buttons. I say that because some of these don't. And it's just a flannel. And I liked it because I felt like this color was like a legit, authentic, like outdoor person flannel color. Does that make any sense? It just looked really authentic. And I felt once again like this with my jeans and my new Blundstone boots were just gonna be like a full, you know, look. So I like this a lot. And it's an actual flannel, like it's pretty heavy duty. And I think this person has worn it to death or washed it a bunch because it's very, very soft and flexible. It's not like crunchy. So next thing, when I saw this, I was like, isn't that a really expensive brand? Goodfellow? No, turns out it's a Target brand, but still I paid less than I would have from Target. And we're back here again with the men's sweater section. Now, Dan is gonna try this on because I actually think that this would look good on Dan as well. And Dan is becoming more open to my style suggestions now because I have shown him a handful of notable times over the last few years where I've wanted to get him something or whatever. I'm not gonna go off on the whole story, and he didn't want it and I got it and now he's obsessed with it. That's the long story short, including our current matching PJs. But even if Dan doesn't want this, I got this for myself just because it's comfy, it's soft, it's basic. I really like good basics. So, yeah. Okay, so this next piece makes me feel like a boomer dad mixed with a millennial. It's a good vibe. It's from a company called Croft & Barrow, extra soft. This is from their extra soft line in the size large. So I got it in a large once again because I envision myself wearing it like a little dress type situation with my leggings. And it is very soft. I like the dark blue color. I like feeling like a boomer dad meets a millennial. The zipper is great and smooth. And what I do, like I mentioned before, I cuff up basically all of my sweaters because I like going between that like too long vibe where you're like, ooh, I'm cozy in my sweater, you know, it's too long in the arms, to like, I got stuff to do, and then you can kind of roll it up and make it exactly where you want it to be without, you know, getting your sweater in the sink or whatever. So yeah, by the way, one other thing that I didn't mention, I should probably start pulling prices. Now, all of this, I did maybe say this at the beginning, this was 5 bags when it was folded because I have some puffers in here, and it was $150. And so I want to say like this sweater I think was like $6, maybe $6. All of the stuff I've shown you right now is in the ballpark of $3 to I'd say $7 per item. So just throwing that out there. The next piece that I got, this is gonna be beautiful, especially once I steam it. It actually looked prettier before I washed it, but because I believe this is linen, I'm excited to steam it. So as you can see, it's a light pink. It looks like linen anyways. Okay, so yeah, this is 55% linen, 45% rayon. I don't know what rayon is, but that's what's in there. And I just thought it was beautiful. Now this is supposedly a 3X. So once again, we go back to shopping by eye versus by size because this is just, it's gonna be great with, like I said, jeans. I'm always like, with jeans, I'm very creative. But yeah, so beautiful. The next piece that I got is this LL Bean, kind of like denim, corduroy, flannelish top. Now this to me, I'm like, I feel like this is really vintage. The fabric is literally so unique. It is like a denim corduroy. It's thick, but it's soft. It's missing quite a few buttons. I got it in the men's section. How many buttons is it missing? I think it's missing 3 buttons. That's okay though. I actually want to, and there's like some distressing going on up there. So, okay, here's the thing about my style, my clothing style, my home style, just honestly, I operate my cooking style. Everything I do is a little bit messy. And it's low-key a defense mechanism because if you're a little messy, you're not even like competing necessarily with perfectionism. But on top of that, low-key messy vibes, I think age better. So like, I feel like back when I used to wear a lot of makeup, there was always this feeling like, great, maybe my makeup looks superb like within the 5 minutes of applying it, but like if you have tons of like perfected makeup on, just like fleek, whatever, in like a couple hours, it's not usually wearing so well. And so like our tables downstairs have a lot of distressing on them so that we could bang them up and it wouldn't matter. It's part of the vibe. So sometimes that's what I'm going for. So even though this is distressed, it's like, I would wear this maybe with like I said, distressed jeans, or maybe like a longer top underneath with like black leggings, and this is kind of the warm element with like my boots. So, yeah, and that's the same, dude, look at my hair. It's the same thing with my hair. My hair would be a totally different story if I was trying to make it like perfectly curled or perfectly straight. That's just my opinion. Obviously, we all see ourselves in life how we want to, but yeah. Okay, I should pick this up. Next piece. How pretty is this? It's like a mock kind of relaxed turtleneck. This is from Old Navy. I love the color of the stripe across the chest. It might be a little weird that it's like, you know, right at my boobs, but I actually I think it looks cool. So there's that. Then I picked up this is just a basic t-shirt from the men's section. I'm pretty sure this was brand new, never worn. I loved the color. Once again, we're back to that whole millennial style shirt dress with, I probably want to wear like my faux black leather leggings with this, with my boots. And this is a size extra large from the men's line, from a brand called Access, gold label. By the way, did I mention that this sweater was Old Navy? This is LL Bean, and this is from a brand called Lucy and Laurel. So next up, I got this shirt, which is from one of my favorite brands at Target, called Universal Thread. I thought the color was lovely. I thought that the puffy sleeves were very sweet, and the whole top is just very soft. And there's literally like, this top is perfect. It's brand new, basically. Okay, next up, I got this Banana Republic cashmere. Well, this says it's silk cotton cashmere. Don't know what that means. I've never even gone out of my way to get cashmere, but I've acquired multiple cashmere pieces now at the Goodwill, which is crazy. And this top was basically brand new as well. And here we are again. This is an extra large. And yeah, I just thought that it was super beautiful. Once again, skirts, you know, over maybe I like putting sweaters sometimes over my jumpers, like my overall romper type pieces. Yeah, I just liked it. So basic and pretty, and I feel like this is a real like adult piece. Okay, so the world's really small. I'm not gonna jump to the craziest story of all till we get to the end because this jacket has an insane story. But I'm gonna kind of say something, okay? The world is really small. This, I kind of want to text my friend Lucy and find out if this was her dress that she donated, because this looks like a Lucy dress. But I thought this was so cool because A, the color, B, it's corduroy. How cool is that? And C, once again, we got this little mock, almost like a turtleneck situation. So pretty. Okay, so next up, I didn't even try these on when I bought them, but they fit, and I just think that these will be great for just like colder winters, hanging outside in the garden, tucking this into my boots. And yeah, it's a pretty thick denim, but it's also very stretchy. And there's that. Now, speaking of stretchy, it was funny because I was on the phone with my mom and she was like, oh my gosh, I would never buy leggings from Goodwill. And I was like, oh my gosh, I totally just bought leggings from Goodwill. Now, I didn't need any more leggings. Geez. But they felt like they were literally brand new. They're thick. And because we might be moving to even more of a winter type climate, even though I have lots of leggings, I liked that this was like a very tight, stretchy, neutral pair of leggings that I could wear under jeans or skirts. I mean, you could wear whatever kind of leggings you want under jeans and skirts, but literally I was just like, these are like $1.99 and I liked them. So yeah. Now, okay guys, we're about to get, I want to call all of them my favorite pieces, but we are about to get to some of my favorite pieces. This dress might be one of my favorite things that I scored on this trip. Tell me that that is not an insanely beautiful dress. Oh, I love the color. I like the elastic band at the waist. I think my favorite part is the top. I love that this is basically a straight across, you know, fit. I love the little lace dainty sleeves. And once again, here's another example of like, dude, I could wear this, you know, out for a date and it would be nice. I could wear this in the garden this spring and summer, flouncing around out to lunch with a friend one day. I love it. And it's from a brand called Mia Joy from joyfolly.com. And it's a size small. And it's just truly so beautiful. And I feel so blessed to own this dress. That's so dramatic. But guys, clearly I'm really excited. Okay. I'm calling these dresses my kindergarten teacher dresses. And actually, speaking of my friend Kate from the beginning, she's kind of the one that inspired this. Because she kind of does this whole like kindergarten aesthetic type style sometimes, and I really liked it. And so you might think I'm crazy, but I got this dress. It's kind of like an overall type situation in the store. The brand is literally called the Vermont Country Store. So there's that. I think this will be so cool. Even if it's like hot out and I just want to wear like Birks and a sports bra and garden with like my summer hat, that's really rad. Or if I want to put like a t-shirt, or even if it's colder out, like I said, here we go back to leggings, a turtleneck, you know, my boots, whatever. I don't know, I'm reaching here, but you get it. And then another kindergarten dress. Oh my gosh, it's not tied, so it looks just kind of like a sack right now. Now this is in a size, I think like, oh, it's a medium large. Okay, so this is meant to be fit like that. This, doesn't matter. Okay, what I love about this, it's like a linen type fabric, so I'm feeling the linen vibes. It was like $3. And once again, I'm seeing myself outside in the summer in my Birks, gardening, chasing after my babies, potentially pregnant. Who knows? All of the above. Love it. Sorry, I feel like I'm just so hyped today. It's fine. Okay, next dress. This is supposed to be a dress. Definitely this will be like a with jeans or a leggings thing for me. But look at how beautiful this is. So once again, we're back with like kind of it's not a straight across top. It's more of a cut, but it's more of a dip than the orange one. But it's still kind of this cool squarey type vibe. And I really like it. And I like that it's this beautiful like nude blush color. So yes. Now, the next top I got is this eyelet black top. Once again, I like the way that this swoops, like the cut around the top I think is really beautiful. It cuts me at the waist. I like that this is kind of a poof sleeve till the wrist, and the material is actually really nice. Like all the little eyelets that are, you know, around the top, they're all like threaded, if that makes sense. Like there's thread around it. It's not chintzy feeling like it's gonna break in the washer. I feel like I'm reaching for words, not using the right words, guys, but hopefully you get the drift. So that's beautiful. Now, this is one of my last pieces, minus the piece that has the epic story there at the end. Epic story. This jacket I saw when I was checking out, and I was like, as if I don't already have enough stuff. What's that rack? Is that stuff that's being held for people? And she was like, no, it's stuff that people change their mind on. So I tried it, love it. I don't own another no, I definitely own another windbreaker. Not a big one though. I'm always like justifying my purchases. But I like it because it's like a big windbreaker rain jacket. Once again, the hood fits over my massive head. I thought the plaid was really pretty. And yeah, I mean, I showed this to Dan and Dan was like, what a nice little find. And I was like, I know. So, all right, guys, before I share with you what I got for Logan, I want to tell you this story, which you guys are about to hear this story and be like, oh, so she is as annoying in real life as she is in videos. Basically, I was in line and I look over to my right and a lady's standing there and I was like, wow, that jacket is beautiful and it looks so similar to the fabric of the jacket I have in my cart. And she looks over and she's like, yeah, that does look really similar to my jacket. She's like, it looks exactly the same. And I was like, wow, that is weird. They do look really similar. And then the lady goes, well, yeah, I mean, but mine's a year old. I got it last season, like last winter. And she's like, but I paid $400 for it. I was like, okay, that's weird. Kind of weird. But then we get in line, and as we're checking out, I say to the cash register, the lady at the cash register, I was like, that lady and I have like the same coat now. And she holds it up, and the lady's back is to us. And the cash register lady points at the tag. It is the exact same jacket. I got it for $15. Holy Toledo. So this is a Calvin Klein jacket. This is a size extra small. And yeah, I was low-key so excited and also embarrassed by myself because the longer I thought about the interaction afterwards, I was like, is that annoying that I did that? I was just shocked. Like, what a small world that I found the exact piece that someone was wearing, but then they were standing right next to me checking out at the same time, wearing it from when they bought it a year ago. Crazy. All right, so now I'm gonna move on to Logan's pieces. I'm obsessed with stripes. We all know it. First off, I got him this little pajama top from Hannah. What do they call you? I've worked with them twice. Hannah Anderson. That is the irony. Dan and I have worked with this company twice. We love their pajamas so much because they are organic cotton. They're so comfy. Amazing. Literally, we're obsessed with them. And I found him a top and I was like, this is perfect. He doesn't even need the bottoms because half the time he sleeps with just his diaper on. So we're calling this his Blues Clues top. Speaking of stripes, I got him this t-shirt from Cat and Jack, which is another Target line. I like the kind of like peachy colored speckles over the blue stripes. We also found him this. I thought this was so cute. And this is from Granimals. Yes. Another Granimals shirt is just this basic long sleeved gray shirt. We like the basics up in here. And then, dude, I've gotten a couple of Cherokee things. How cute is that? So here we go back again to the imperfect thing. These little stripes are faded, right? But I think it gives it like a vintage effect. Like how cute will my little boy be in this vintage green shirt? I can't handle it. So, okay, a couple more things for him. I found him this sweater. I think it's from Old Navy or the Gap. Oh yeah, okay, this is Baby Gap. And it's in perfect condition, minus a little pen stain right there. But I'm like, my kid is going to be professionally dirty for a living, so that's fine. How cute is that? And then also, I found him this Old Navy flannel, and I thought this was really cute as well. So the last thing I found for Logan, Dan was actually like, dang it, I wish I could get like a matching jacket to that. It's so cute. And it is. Never heard of this brand before, but I'm assuming it's a good one based on the way that it feels. It's a brand called Ben Sherman. And look at this puffer. Are you kidding me right now? Like, what a blessing. So cute. I love the different texture of like the look of the fabric from there to there. So sweet. Now, last thing I got for my niece that we're gonna see in Texas is this little Zara girls jacket. I love the embroidering on the front. I have a few things for her that I found at the thrift store, including last time I went, I found a beautiful Old Navy pea coat as well as a bright pink denim jacket. And yeah, and if I do have a girl one day, I know Marlene will just ship it right back to me to put on my little girl. She's already sent me multiple clothing items. So that's it, guys. My goal was to finish filming this at 11 and not talk all day because you guys know I can just talk, and it's 10:59. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. You didn't need to know any of that. I will hopefully see you guys back here soon. If you missed it, by the way, I finally uploaded the Q&A that I promised I was gonna film like a month and a half ago. So I will try to remember to link that down below, but you can check out my channel if you missed it. And I will, God willing, see you guys back here very soon. And as I tend to say at the end of my videos, if you're having a rough time right now, I just want you guys to know that I pray over all of you. I'm so grateful for all of you, even though I know that has to do with me and not with you. I just want to tell you that. And I just hope that you find the strength and resilience and you are blessed enough to be able to keep swimming. Things can change fast. That's it for my little pep talk that I really mean. I feel like I have to end it that way. So, that's it. Bye guys.